Have you ever thought to yourself, marriage has to be better than this? Well, let's talk about it.
Welcome to the Then Comes Love podcast. We're your hosts. We're the Butlers. We're Wendell and Anidra. Happy to be doing this now. Episode number, I don't even know.
8?
Yes.
I think.
If you're still hanging in with us, God bless you. Mm-hmm. We thank you. We appreciate you.
Mm-hmm. We hope you're enjoying it so far.
Yeah, we hope so. Yeah. We enjoy doing it with you.
Yeah, I have fun doing it with you.
Yes. But marriage, girl, is so not easy, they say.
Yeah, marriage is hard. And if anybody ever told you that marriage is easy, they are a lie or they've never been through anything.
Oh, they just got married yesterday.
Yeah, something. Because marriage is really, really hard. I think when we first get married, you think it's going to be, all, candles and roses. But, and there's some candles and roses in there, but it's marriage is hard. And you think that when you get married, all you need is love. But as you said earlier in another episode, what's love got to do with it? You need more than love.
Yeah. Because
you got to, I think, in order for marriage to be fun and for marriage to be not a drag, I can't just love you. Mm-hmm. I gotta like you, and
that's important.
And there is a difference. Yeah. There is a difference because if I love you, that means I'll tolerate you because I love you.
Yeah.
But if I like you, that means I want to be around you.
Mm-hmm.
We have fun together. We play together. We laugh together. We talk.
It's
we
important.
do all the things, and we're not just surviving and holding on by the skin of our teeth, getting by the skin of our teeth, but we actually are living it.
Yeah.
We don't mind doing this thing called life together. Yeah. And I guess I would ask the question, where do you feel that you guys are? Are you in a place where you feel like I love him, I love her, and I'm just tolerating it. When the kids get older, I'm out.
I mean, there's a lot of couples that are like that. I mean, it's important to, like you said, like someone because, when you're in love, you feel the goosebumps, you feel all that stuff, but when it's gone, what do you have left?
Talk about it.
When the feeling's gone, when the goosebumps are no longer there, when I look at you and my stomach don't turn no more.
What you gonna do?
It turned, but a different way.
Oh, Lord.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like how do you cope? You know what I mean? And then there's children involved.
Well, sometimes there
is,
yeah.
and sometimes there isn't. But a lot of people, I think it's crazy now because people don't stay together like they used to. And when you think about our grandparents, great grandparents, they they would go through some things in the marriage, but they stayed together. Nowadays, people divorce. Oh, you may be mad, I'm out.
Yeah, we got too many options.
Too many distractions,
and we wanna call it quits. And for me, I feel like this. Okay, I'm noticing it like even with my kids. So when I say younger generation, I'm noticing that they don't put up with what we put up with. They don't want to, they're like, I ain't got time for that.
Right.
So, today we want to talk about, marriage is never going to be easy, but we want to talk about how do you begin to enjoy your spouse again? And maybe, for us, we went through a lot of challenges. Maybe for you, you're walking through some challenges. Maybe you're in it now and you're like, I don't like you. And and we need to take a pause so that we can just start to have fun together. And so we want to talk about some things that work for us and how we started to really enjoy one another again. And I would say how we enjoy each other now.
Yeah.
Because we have a good time together.
We always have a good time.
We've been
together.
Very serious on these episodes, but we are fun to be around. Yeah. We like to have a good time, and so one of the things that we like to do when things start to feel hard, or he just getting on my nerves lately, or maybe I'm getting on his nerves, and we just feel like we just been, maybe it's a moment where you just been arguing a lot, just kind of, you feel like you just really just been getting, getting on each other's nerves a lot.
Maybe you just have an attitude for no reason. It happens on both sides.
You just having a, just, ugh.
Right.
Yeah. Yes.
It's okay.
when you've been married for quite some time, you start to
Finish each other's sentences
you finish
and
each
say the
other's
same
sentences and
thing,
like
yeah.
each other, whatever, talk like each other. But anyway, if you're in that space, what do? So one of the things for us that works, that every now and then when we're in the bed, I'll be like, babe, do you remember that time when we were dating and you did X, Y, and Z? We start to reminisce.
Yeah.
We start to reminisce about how I gave him a hard time when we were dating.
No, let's reminisce about good things like you know how we
mean,
would
but
go out to
that's-
eat and
but
date and
Yes, but we
Yeah.
talked about
I
how
get salty over that other stuff. I still get salty.
whatever. No,
But
you
yeah,
don't.
but I guess what we're trying to say is when you're going through what you're going through, when you're starting to have these feelings, remember what got you there in the beginning. Remember
Yeah,
why
what
you
you got-
fell in love with him. Remember why you fell in love with him. What was it that he did? What was it that you saw in him? What was his drive? Now, sometimes the very thing that made you fall in love with him, and then maybe that thing making you sick now. Okay, but you know that could be a thing too. But there's something about that man or woman that gave you butterflies, and what was it? What is it? You know.
I think going back to that is staying on that rather. I remember the date nights that we would have that you would do. First of all, he would bring me flowers every Friday. I think I shared that with y'all. I've shared so
No,
much.
when
I
we
don't
got
know what
married?
I
When
shared.
you first got married?
No, when we were dating, you would
Okay.
bring me a different color roses every Friday.
Okay.
That was the thing. I love that. And
Hold
then,
on for a second. This is a nice lesson. Could you kindly tell the people why you stopped getting flowers?
Okay. I stopped getting flowers. He got them delivered to me one day. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, and paid like $60 at the time to get them delivered. I'm like, don't do that again. That's a pair of shoes. Them flowers are going to die. And
Don't be buying me no flowers. And so I heard that. And don't you know she ain't get not near flower from me.
no,
Okay? Watch what you say and how you react and how you respond to stuff.
Look,
Now
let
you
him
want
do
flowers, and I'm like,
let him
you
do
don't
what he
like
gonna
flowers.
do. Let him do what he gonna do. If you want to buy them flowers, let him buy them flowers.
But go on, continue.
So I enjoyed that. I enjoyed you with the flowers, but I also remember how you would do the I'm gonna say cheaper date nights, and
yeah, what are these?
we would do KFC, and we got a picnic blanket or whatever. Thank you, Rodney, because now I know that was your idea, not his idea.
Okay, but he didn't go do that.
He
Just
did,
say,
he
I don't
did.
want, can I get some credit?
Yes,
So what if it was my idea?
Yeah, but I'm saying I
And
remember
every time she
those
tell the
things.
story, she always got to throw that in that it wasn't my idea. I
Well,
don't
you
think
should
that's
have never told me.
you didn't got to tell everybody else. But go ahead.
But anyway, so we reminisce. We
Sure.
reminisce a lot. So that's some of the things that I remember our prom night and just
Yeah.
what how I fell and why I
Yeah,
fell in love
remember
with
the
you
why.
in the
That's a
first
good point.
place. So,
Remember the why.
yeah. The other thing that I would say for us, do you want to say the next one, babe? About
I mean, for us, I know that we were very intentional about spending time together, having fun together.
Yes.
We were very intentional about that. Like for instance, we would drop one of the kids off on Wednesdays for whatever they had to do, and we're gonna have a midweek date night.
Yeah.
Well, no, we go out on the weekend. That's our fun time. But every now and then we would just go. You know what? Wednesday night we're just gonna either do
you like
lunch.
you want to go on a date?
Yeah, let's do something and let's enjoy each other's
Switch
time.
it up.
Change it up a little bit, you know what I mean, and just spend time together. Because it's very important that we continue to do that, because so much it's so easy for me. I can't speak for you, but it's so easy for me to get caught up in everyday life, going to work, worrying about bills, worrying about getting things paid. Is dinner ready, or what we eating for dinner, or what you need me to do for dinner? It's like we got stuff to do, and then I come home, watch TV, and start all over again, and it starts to become a routine, and it's so
And you
much.
become roommates.
And you become
Before you
and
know
it's
it.
happened a lot. We just roommates that we try to get a little something every now and again. But other than that, we roommates.
Yeah, that's so true. And I think that kind of plays into, something else that we were going to talk about too is talk about something other than bills and your kids and the calendar. Because, kind of what we're talking about, if you're not careful, you start to just the whole roommate thing.
Yeah.
Oh, how much money you going to put in the account toward the bills? You know what I'm saying? You going to pick up the kids tomorrow,
Yes.
and then you just start to, that's all you talk
Because
about.
so many times, so many marriages, kids, they're everything. They're the focal point. They're everything, and they spend all their time on the children. And then when the children leave,
They ain't got
have
nothing.
nothing to say to each other. It's like, okay, now what?
And that, that brings me to another point. Your kids are not first. Your spouse should be.
Yeah.
So it should.
they need to know that.
Yeah, for real. That's what I was about to say.
They need to know
for
that.
real.
This is what it is. This is what it is. Y'all going out? Yes, we going out. Can I? No, you can't come.
That is so true. And I will say, give him some credit on that. There are so many times when we first got married that, we couldn't afford to buy Christmas gifts for everybody. So we would just buy it for the kids. And I remember one year he was like, this is the last time that you're not going to have a gift. The kids need to see me.
Yep.
Give you a gift and let them know that you are first, not them. So,
yeah, come on. Yeah, see how we reminisce? You see what's going on here? We're talking about the good times. Look at her. Look how she's looking at me now. That's how I want to look at me all the time.
So I'm just saying, your kids need to know that your man, that your wife is that they are first before them. So the whole thing about I understand that there are seasons where the kids need to sleep in the bed. Like when
but you understand.
Let's be real. When I nursed the kids, they slept in the bed because it was convenient for me.
Are they supposed to be doing that though?
I mean,
we broke every rule. But anyway,
I just put it in there, and when they were done, they spit it out. I needed my sleep at night. But I'm saying outside of that bedroom is for him. I ain't sharing that with nobody. And I think it's something attractive about knowing that you are protective of me in a way, or you love me and you don't mind letting the kids know, like, I gave birth to you, but your mom will always be first.
Yeah.
So
I like this episode.
I know.
I get kudos.
Yes, I'm trying to tell you. So just, I think it's important just to let kids know their rightful place. We can love them. They're God's gift to us, but it's going to be, you guys have to have, we got to have
still
something.
Gonna be here.
Yeah.
This is still going to be a thing.
And so that goes into that whole liking each other. If you're not taking time for each other, then I don't know how you're going to do that. And then kind of going back to what you said too about, switching it up. The other thing we like to do is we like to try new experiences. So we like to, it is our thing on Friday nights, Saturday, that we want to try. We're going to go eat somewhere. That's our thing.
Yeah, that's all we like to do.
Our thing. We love to go out, try different restaurants. We love cruising. So Carnival Cruise Line or Virgin Voyages, if you would like to sponsor this ad, holla at your girl.
Yeah.
Okay?
Do that, please.
But we love...
Hashtag.
Yes. But we love to cruise. We cruise every year, and we have a time. This year we're going on 2. We'll do one with the kids and one without the kids. But we like to try new things. So we like to do cruising. We like to go eat. We like, one time he took me to the gun range. I love to, shoot my gun. We talked about doing, what's the slingshot? We're always...
You ain't getting no slingshot.
I would do a slingshot.
Girl, okay.
Or ATVing. When we
ATV,
went ATV, that was the best.
You know what the slingshot is? When you sit in the thing and it shoot you all up in the air.
No. I'm talking about the motorcycle slingshot.
I don't know what that is, babe.
The thing that looks like a
we'll
go-kart.
We'll talk about it later.
A go-kart thing.
Okay.
Whatever. I thought it's called a slingshot. Yeah. Whatever. One time we went jet skiing. I'm just going to...
Oh, yeah. We did that.
And let's just say it was...
You almost killed us in the ocean because you were so... See, the key to jet skis is you got to always pull full throttle down. You can't go slow or you'll wobble. And she didn't want me to go fast, and so we almost...
I was like, get me off this thing. But we tried it. We tried it. So you got to try those new things. And then, babe, what would you say the last thing that we got to make sure we do? If you're in that season of just, I don't know if I like you. We just need to connect other than just connecting.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. But you tell me, because I don't know what else there is.
Stop it.
Well, I'm just saying. You want to help me out on this one?
Well, I would say that you got to just not just pray for each other, but you got to pray with each other.
Didn't we already say pray?
No,
that should have been the first thing we said.
Yeah, that's what we do every time we record an episode.
But sometimes when somebody make you sick, you don't even want to really pray with them for real. If we're being honest.
But that's how you get connected again. Yeah. That's how I feel close to him.
Very.
And I'm gonna tell you one thing. I mean, forgiveness is a real thing that the Bible says that we have to forgive one another, and that does include your spouse. The best way for you to know if you really forgiving your spouse or over something and you're not holding on to something, is to pray for them. Because if you start, if you know you got to start praying for somebody that
Your mouth
you
look
could
like
barely,
this.
you could barely stand, that is a good exercise to do. Trust me. And it just helps you to kind of get over that thing. But I would say it's important because that's how we feel connected. And like I said, before we record any episode, we're always like, all right, let's take a minute to pray together, or at night, or just find your rhythm, because that's how you feel. That's how I feel connected to you. I don't know if there's something else that you want to say that,
No, these are what we've touched on is, this is how I feel as far as, time together, prayer, all that stuff. As far as anything else, I mean, we are always together. Our marriage may not look like your marriage because some people would say we spend too much time together.
But I enjoy it. You're my best friend.
Yes, but it works for me. It works for me. Like for me, it's like I could be watching TV and you could be on your iPad and we're not even talking, but it's just you
We're
there.
together.
So it kind of works for me. I mean, everybody may not work that way for you, but yeah.
And let's talk about this last thing, although we didn't, we didn't plan to say this. I think when we're talking about, of course, intimacy plays a big part in it. And I think when we're talking about trying new things, I think even sexually, it's important for you not to get stuck in your routine.
Okay.
That you try something new, you try something fun. Now, like anything else that we talk about, your spouse has to be in agreement with it.
Oh, yeah.
It has to feel comfortable, because he won't do anything.
So I can't take no hot wax and pour it all on you.
No,
that ain't gonna work.
No. Okay, but so we won't do anything that he won't try anything that I'm not comfortable with. Even if I'm comfortable, and he's like, I don't like the way that. I don't like the way that makes you.
You're not supposed to do that to your wife.
Yeah, he was like, I don't like that.
Do that
even in fun or even trying something new. He's like, I don't want to do that.
Not that to you.
Yeah, so I think that's also a part of shaking things up a little bit and just enjoy your spouse. And I'll say this, and then I'm done talking. There are times that I would be nervous to say things that I wanted to try or I wanted to do because I'm like, I'm scared.
What you scared of?
But you're my spouse.
You scared? I think you nasty, you freaky, you crazy.
Man,
that's exactly what I want. That's what I want. Please be freaky with me.
But I'm saying that's a part of having fun and allow yourself to be vulnerable. Allow yourself to be naked, not just physically, but naked, comfortable with your spouse again, and
Can
just
you
start
be
having.
both?
Yeah, you can be naked and naked.
Both ways.
Yes, there you go. So hopefully this was some things that work for us that we hope that'll work for you, encouraging you just to don't just be roommates with your spouse. Start to don't just love them, but like them, being with them.
Yeah, and sometimes when things aren't like, sometimes it's just like a vibe in the room, like if something's off.
Like,
yeah, it's like, so for me, I've learned what your love language is. And so for you you have two kinds of love languages. One is gifts. That's the obvious.
Yes.
And the other one would be acts of service especially around the house. Ooh. Acts of service. So I know that one of the things that gets you in a better mood. I don't even mean like sexually. I'm just in a better mood would be to clean up after myself or whoever.
Child, I want to
or
take
wash
off
a dish. I can wash dishes sometimes for you. Know what I'm saying?
Right now.
Hey, don't do that. It ain't that kind of show.
Yes.
But I know it's a stress for you. Like I'm gone. It's a stress for you just to think about what we have to eat. And so if I could just take care of that. Now you may not like what I prepare. I can prepare at the table before you in the presence.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing.
But if I plan it, and you ain't got to worry about it, that's where it's at. So it's just things like that.
And it creates space just to enjoy each other, kind of switch things up.
So hopefully you've been married, you know your spouse's love language. And if you're not familiar with that, maybe we need to do one on the love languages.
That's a good one. Maybe we'll do that one next.
Yeah, we'll do that one next.
All right, well, we got to wrap this thing up. We hope this helped you. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, and we'll see you on the 9th episode of Then Comes Love. Holla.